The impacts of climate change on coastal marine ecosystems. What is global warming, and how does it affect the coastal marine systems? A paper in the Ecology Letters journal named The Impacts of Climate Change in Coastal Marine Systems summarizes the chemical, physical, and ecological impacts. Human activities such as the burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and agriculture have caused greenhouse gases in the atmosphere to increase. This contributes to a process called the greenhouse effect, where solar radiation warms the planet instead of reflecting it back out to space. In the past century, this has caused sea surface temperatures to rise by about 0.8 degrees Celsius, and quickly accelerating on the current trend. The physical and chemical changes have negative effects on a wide range of marine life. Global warming melts ice in the poles, which dilutes the salinity of the oceans and causes sea levels to rise. The ocean absorbs about 30% of atmospheric carbon, and through a series of reactions, the ocean becomes more acidic. Relationships between species are hugely impacted by this expected warming and acidification. Many marine species have a larval stage in their life cycle. During this time, they are more sensitive to the temperature increase and also have a higher mortality rate under the acidic conditions. An ecosystem is a web of species interacting with each other, so the loss of even one species will have detrimental effects on the survival of other marine life. The natural food web is also imbalanced when new species arrive. A global zonation shift is occurring towards cooler regions, as the equatorial and shoreline habitats are becoming too warm for fish to survive. This endangers especially polar ecosystems and could increase extinction. Corals are an example of a major disturbance from climate change. Many of us may have heard about the ongoing destruction of the Great Barrier Reef, an ecologically rich ecosystem which supports a wide range of marine life. Coral bleaching occurs when the beneficial algae die due to rising sea temperature. The increased ocean acidity degrades calcium carbonate coral structures, endangering them and all that rely on them to survive. Weather patterns change and storms become more frequent and intense, causing corals and kelps to be uprooted and broken. Corals take 8 years to recover, so this increase in frequency and intensity means large areas will be lost. It is important to understand the effects and impacts from climate change on the health of coastal systems as they support our fisheries, recreational usage, and tourism. This goes without saying that all life on Earth is dependent on a healthy ocean.